This is a couch boat, and this is me floating down the river on my couch boat. I've done a lot of random things with couches, but this month I'm building what could be my greatest couch creation yet. First off, I needed another couch, but I didn't have a truck, and it was getting weird asking people if I could use their truck for things like couch boats, so I bought a truck. His name is Russell. Anyway, now that I had a couch and a way to transport it, it was time to make it float. There are a lot of ways that I could do this, but I thought it would be most exciting to use these inflatable beach ball type things. Everyone looked at us weird while we were shopping.
1, 2.
Especially when all of our beach balls started to blow away.
Hold this on your lap. Can you do the right? No. Oh my.
Anyway, when you have this many beach balls, it would be a waste not to have some fun with them first. And now, with the help of my videographer, it was time to build.
Do not.
Hold it just like that. Perfect.
No, I do not see it.
My idea was to build 2 big frames for the beach balls to go into, and then have 1 frame on each side of the couch. Whew, the sprinklers turned on, so I had to move it all over to somewhere dry. Also, I swear I know how to tie a square knot, but I've always found my infinity knot more effective.
That's not going anywhere.
Now that I'd finished all the pieces, it was time to take it to a river and test it out. So I loaded everything up, and remember my truck, Russell? Yeah, he broke down. But we fixed him, and then he broke down again. But we fixed him again, and eventually got all the pieces to the lake. Word must have gotten out because these guys came over and asked if they could write an article about me in the local newspaper.
I'm writing an article for our canoe trip, actually. I'm part of the scroll. Do you mind if I ask you guys some questions so I can put it in my article?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. Wait, so why did you guys, why are you guys doing this?
Why do I do this? I get asked this question all the time, so I think it's about time that I answer it. I want to make the greatest, most wholesome, and entertaining videos as possible. There's so much garbage and fear and hate on the internet because that's what people share and it gets lots of views. But I want to fill the internet with wholesome content. So if you want to help me fill the internet with wholesome and entertaining content, then please take like 2 seconds to share this video with a friend. Anyway, I actually did make it into the newspaper. So not to brag or anything, but I'm kind of a big deal. But then the couch broke. And it broke in such a way that I couldn't use the 2 frames. So I improvised and just taped the beach balls to the bottom. I know, you might be thinking, Jake, that's not gonna work. Well, just wait, it gets worse, okay? I decided I could also use the air mattresses, but I forgot to buy a pump. Anyway, we eventually got the makeshift couch ready to test out. I genuinely had no idea if this would work. So the overly intense music is just here to demonstrate how nervous I was. And it worked. This was honestly a huge shocker to me. I did not expect it to work, but it did.
They're all watching.
So my wife and I had a great time floating down the river. I couldn't tell if everyone was staring at us out of confusion or approval, but either way, I had an amazing time.
Ever seen a floating couch before? We'll figure it out when it gets there.
Good plan.
Bye, guys.
This was honestly a huge shocker, but I'm so glad that it worked. If you want to see some other awesome videos like this where I build totally crazy random things, then I would definitely consider subscribing. See you next month.